In this video, I'm going to give you some assistance with a couple of your homework problems. The first one is problem 1-2A, and the second one is exercise 2-19. Now here, I have a roadmap for you for problem 1-2A. For company A, you are going to be asked to solve for equity. You're going to be given assets of 55,000, liabilities of 24,500, and to solve for equity, you're going to go 55,000 minus 24,500 will give you your beginning equity of 30,500. In B, they're going to want you to solve for ending equity, right? They're going to give you stock issuance, net income, and cash dividends, but they don't give you beginning equity. Well, the thing is, in the prior calculation, you have already solved it. So you're going to take the 30,500 and plug it into your formula, and then add them up, and you'll get your ending equity, right? Okay. Then in C, they're going to give you assets or ending assets of 58,000, and they want you to solve for the liabilities. Well, you need the equity, right? Well, you did solve the ending equity in the prior part. So you bring down that 41,500 here, and now you can just plug and chug. Define liabilities, 58,000 minus equity of 41,500 will give you your liabilities of 16,500. Now in company B, they're going to have you find beginning equity and ending equity. Okay, so in this part, they're going to give you assets of 34,000, liabilities of 21,500, and to get the equity, you're just going to go 34,000 minus 21,500 will give us our equity of 12,500. In part B, they want you to solve for ending equity. Again, they're going to give you assets of 40,000 and liabilities of 26,500. And with those two numbers, you can solve for ending equity. 40,000 minus 26,500 will give you your 13,500. In C, they want you to tell them what net income is. They're going to give you stock issuance, and they're going to give you cash dividends. And the thing is, you can't solve for that unless you have beginning equity and ending equity. Well, there's no problem, because in the prior calculations, you figured out that beginning equity was 12,500. So put it in. Also, in the other calculation, you calculated ending equity as 13,500. Put it in. Now you have everything you need to solve for net income. This is all available to you in Canvas, by the way, so you can take a look at it. Let's move on to exercise 2-19. It's kind of the same formula, it's the same calculations, just a little bit different format. We have beginning of the year equity plus owner investment minus the dividends plus net income will give us our end of year equity. And for each one, we have to have all the parameters except for one. If you don't have that, you can't solve for the one unknown, but they've got to give you everything except for one unknown. Let's take a look at A. We're trying to figure out dividends during the year. Now, this is your roadmap. And you can do this however you want, but this is how I do it. And so just give you my perspective. I look at this as an equation, right? So this is one side of the equation. You see that line after net income? Well, that's like an equal sign. And this is on the other side of the equation. So these three numbers, well, all these numbers together have to be 104,000. So how do I solve for the one unknown? Well, in algebra, you've got to get rid of these two numbers here so that the box is by itself. So check this out. You got 110,000. You need to get rid of it. So you're going to minus 110,000 on this side of the equation. Well, if you do it on this side of the equation, you have to do it on this side as well. So I'm going to take that 104,000 and I'm going to minus 110,000. Okay. So now this one's gone. Now we have to get rid of this one. How do you get rid of 22,000? Well, minus 22,000. If you do it on this side of the equation, you've got to do it on this side as well. So that's why I put here minus $22,000, right? If you net all those numbers together, the box is going to be negative 28,000. And that makes sense because dividends reduce equity, right? So it's going to be a minus 28,000. On this, on B, we're going to do the same thing. We're trying to solve for owner's investment. We need to get rid of these two numbers. So we got minus 47,000. How do we get rid of it? Well, plus 47,000. So if we do that on this side of the equation, we have to do it on that side as well. So we're going to start putting our number here, 85,000, and then put our plus 47,000 here, and we're good. On this one, we have 90,000. We've got to get rid of that 90,000. So we're going to go minus 90,000. If we do it on this side of the equation, we've got to do it on this side too. So that's why I put minus 90,000 here. Now, if we net all of these together, then we know that our owner investments is going to be 42,000. So we put that in there, right there. Now, C, we don't have to do anything because the box is isolated already. It's on one side of the equation. So this is simply, adding up the numbers. And it would come up with, as you can see here, 73,000. That's the easy one. Now, what I did on D, because I have the room, I'm showing you what I'm doing and my thought process. I couldn't do it over here because there's no room. But again, we're trying to find net income. So we need this box by itself. So how are we going to get rid of these two numbers? Well, if we got 210,000, then we have to minus 210,000 to get rid of it. If we do it on this side of the equation, we've got to do it on this side too. So see that 110,000? We're going to minus 210,000. See how we did it on this side of the equation and that side of the equation? Okay, so that number is gone. Let's do this one. We've got a minus 55,000. Well, how do you get rid of a minus 55,000 with a plus 55,000? Okay, so if you put plus 55,000 on this side of the equation, you got to put 55,000 on the other side of the equation. So the box is going to be 110,000 minus 210,000 plus 55,000. What I would do is pause the video and make sure that you write all these calculations down for your future reference. This will be your roadmap when you do your homework. Okay. Well, that does it for this video. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.